Hey, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Hi. Hello, Wanjo. Hello, Obsidian Eyes. Doing a multi-stream. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And my Facebook fan page, too, actually. Kyle Aber VO. If you're watching on Facebook, I will not be able to see your stuff. But if you're on Twitch, go on with your own bad self. That's my channel. I'll see your stuff there. And TikTok, I will see your messages there. Hey, Salter Rising, what's up? Am I coming to ASEN in Chicago? No, I am not invited as a guest there, but I will be at Fan Expo Chicago later on this year. Honeybee Idol and her hubby are trying out for Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that means if you get picked, you'll be in my neck of the woods, because they filmed that here. Taylor, not Taylor. Hello. Hello. You says it very, very, British. Kyle, peach or strawberry energy drink? I'm a big fan of peach. I do love strawberry too, but I think of strawberry more like for milkshakes. But I love peach tea, peach flavored like margaritas, peach juice. I love peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Wide open, right there! Dronimation says that's the best line in Sparking Zero. That's cool. Hello, 90s girl. Frankie Ray, what am I up to? I just felt like streaming. I actually didn't have anything going on this afternoon, so I thought, hey, I'm gonna do a multi-stream. So here I am on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. A-Man says, you're... Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Brandon tries to find a Valentine. Oh. Wah, wah. Hey, Chiyu. What's up? Coatlolish, you were not expecting a Sir Herbert to stream. Well, first of all, my last name is Hebert, not Herbert. The last name is spelled Hebert, which also looks like Hebert, but that is also not my name. I am a bear, like the H is silent, the E is like an A. A bear. That's how you say it. Is it hard to set up a multi-stream? No, I mean, there are ways to do it for free, but I have the paid version, which I think is $10 a month, or a little bit cheaper if you pay for the year, through Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Didn't get to see Gohan and Daima. I know, right? Makes me sad. Do I have tips to avoid stuttering when voice acting? I don't know. Do you normally stutter? I mean, you could work with a speech therapist on that. And I'm not trying to be facetious or anything. I mean, like, literally, if you stumble and stutter and all that, maybe working with a speech therapist can assist in that. Sometimes characters do stumble and stutter and kind of just flutter about, and it's easy to stumble and stutter. I don't know how to exactly reverse that and stop it. Do you attribute that to nervousness, jitters? If so, that's something you're going to have to overcome, because even though I'm super shy and introverted, believe it or not, I overcome that for the sake of wanting to perform. And in doing so, that helps me kind of break out of my shell, which has been great. Top 3 Dragon Ball Z movie villains. I haven't really thought about a top 3. I loved Majin Buu when he was a villain. I loved Beerus when he was a villain. I don't know. All the different cells were pretty cool. Taven says hi, and next time on Dragon Ball Z. All right, Spleege. What a name. Favorite role of mine to voice? Probably Gohan, especially the Great Saiyaman version, because, yeah, I do love getting to voice the dorky side of Gohan, which, there he is right there. Hey, Anaya, what's up? Hi, Bleachy. Kakyoin was the character that got Katie through the lockdown. That's awesome to hear. Thank you for watching. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Kamina is underrated. I don't think so, Britt. I think everyone who loves Gurren Lagann loves that character. I know I do. I still get a lot of Kamina love every time I go to a show, and here it is 2025. I even saw cosplayers from Gurren Lagann this past weekend in Orlando. A deep quote from Ryu. I don't remember anything beyond the answer lies in the heart of battle. That's all I remember. Aaron loves my work as Eisen. Thank you. I have a blast doing that. Casper will get Bulba's temple next time on Dragon Ball Z. The new movie dubs of Gurren Lagann were awesome. You and Yuri killed it. Thank you, Britt. Really glad you enjoyed it. I actually signed someone's 4K set this past weekend in Orlando as well. So in the mail this week, this has nothing to do with my voice roles, just me as a Star Wars fan. The company Box Lunch, which sells a lot of pop culture and collectibles, they have exclusive Star Wars figures. I've got Boba Fett coming, but it's really cool, this fluorescent paint job. I just got Darth Vader today. I should have Boba Fett or tomorrow, the next day. I think I ordered several different ones that are coming. Pretty excited. I like those. Do I like One Piece? Trustable dude. I've only seen episode 1. And I doubt I'll get much further because there are too many episodes to watch. Too many. Oh my God. Marcus Sui Challenger. I'm doing good. I'm just here on a Thursday. Obsidian Eyes. I've got a cosplay of a character you voiced recently. Super pumped about it. I look forward to seeing it. Fantastic. Is this a sub-only stream? Nope. When will the next one be? I don't know. Maybe I'll do one after this one wraps. But I'm not sure. We'll see. I do sub-only streams on TikTok, but a lot of people told me that they can't sign up to sub because it takes you to the App Store and you can't download TikTok anymore. Even if you already have TikTok and you're watching the chat and you're trying to sub to the channel, apparently you can't in the United States, which is weird. Adam. Kylie Bear, he's the man. Your darkness swallowed up my son. Who decided that, Stony? What do I think about Invincible? I saw episode 1. I got distracted by life, and I haven't seen anything since. I hear I'm missing out. I hear it's quite good. I auditioned for it years ago, but did not get cast. Hey there, T3 Wavy Moon. You can call me Kyle. I'm not Kiba. I voice Kiba. Just a regular dude with a job. Adam says, Veggie. I've heard so many people butcher that name. Big. It's Capone Veggie. Special Beam Cannon! Draw animation. I don't know who I tried out for Invincible because I don't know the show. I don't read the comics. I don't watch the show. It's been years. I auditioned one time. So I couldn't tell you who I auditioned for. Did I mean for Twitch to have a 120-second cooldown? Yes. I actually like the cooldown so that the chat doesn't keep going and people get butthurt if I don't pay attention to them. I mean, I guess you could take it down if you want. Didn't we mod you? Oh, I forgot how to mod people on Twitch, Chiyu. I guess right now let's just stick with it. Slow mode. Users may send messages every 120 seconds. Geez, you met me at MegaCon. Thank you for coming to MegaCon. That was my first time at MegaCon, and it was a blast. I was exhausted because it's a 4-day show, but I had a blast, and I hope you did too. Thank you for stopping by and supporting me, man. Is it hard to scream in a character's voice that is not my normal voice? I mean, it can be, I guess. I guess screaming in general is tough. Gino says, fight you? No, I want to rice you. What does that mean? Why do I have the feeling I said something horribly offensive just now? Hope I didn't. I never did get to meet Akira Toriyama. Frankie Ray, because he never came to the United States. Or if he did, it was like one time. Casper, good night in Ireland. Thanks for coming, dude. I'm coming to Milwaukee in August. What's the name of the show? Manu? Chris K. Vu. Very nice. You're coming to meet me one day, or you're waiting for the day to come meet me. Okay, well, hopefully I'll come your way. Anime 414. Oh, sweet. I have Anime 414 on my calendar. I just forgot to write down the city that it's in. So Milwaukee. Good to know. Have I ever been to Georgia? Many times. Atlanta. Many times. I've been to MomoCon. I've been to Dragon Con. I've been to AWA. I did a store signing about an hour outside of Atlanta. Riva, thanks for coming by my booth at MegaCon. Have I watched any of Daima? I've only seen the first 3 because at the time it was in a theater for one night. So I saw that and I thought, it was cute. It was fine. The thing that makes me most happy is they brought Stephanie Nadolny back for Kid Goku. I've been to tons of cons in Arizona. I was in Phoenix last year for something. Where have I wanted to go in Canada? I don't know. I think I've been to every major city. Very blessed. Will I come to Chicago again? Yeah, Zakaria, I'm going to be a guest at Fan Expo Chicago. I don't know if they have me listed on their website yet, but that is happening. You're moving from Oklahoma to Arizona. Wow. I'm going to be moving to Oklahoma towards the end of the year. And people say, why? You're in Los Angeles. Why would you move away from there? Because remote recording is a thing. I would save so much money on rent here by living where we bought a house in Oklahoma. So if they want me here, then I'll fly out for my sessions, if they're worthy of flying out for. Unfortunately, anime is not worth flying out for because it doesn't pay hardly anything. So I've got a man cave with a professional booth constructed. There's no reason why I can't record from there. I've been in New York, New Jersey before. I'm going to be in New Jersey this spring, early summer, for Kamehacon, the Dragon Ball Z convention. It's a fan con. Jeffersoni, exactly. Steve Bloom lives in Hawaii. Roger Craig Smith, I think he's in Idaho. Nolan North is in Atlanta. People can go back and forth. Oh, cool. Sinister Gaming. So your wife is my wife's Sensi consultant. Oh, that's cool. Fantastic, man. Small world, right? Have I ever lost my voice from screaming too much as Gohan? No. I've almost lost my voice from screaming as NPCs in other video games, like Red Faction Armageddon and some obscure ones from well over a decade ago. Daima didn't cut to Gohan giving a conference and then turn back into a kid. I know, Saiyan Blitz, that's so true. Oh, Chiyu, not a problem. I know I'm responding to this way after the fact, but yeah, the slow mode is intentional on the chat on Twitch because it can go really fast. And honestly, I wish every chat had that option. I did see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming to Call of Duty. I'm a big Call of Duty fan, although I'm not really into the Ninja Turtles. They first debuted, I think I was too old to get into them. They were a more adult-oriented action comic when they first debuted, and I almost got into it, but I just never did. And then it just became a kids' cartoon and became a kids' franchise, and a lot of people grew up on that, and I respect that. I did really like the Mayhem movie that came out a couple of years ago. I really enjoyed that. But I don't have a nostalgic tie to Ninja Turtles. To me, it's like, hey, Sabrina Carpenter's coming to Call of Duty. Like, okay. Hi, Onyx. Do I do the cons outside of the U.S.? Yeah, I do from time to time. It's been years. Last year, actually, I went to Puerto Rico, Trinidad, and Kuwait. I gotta say, sitting on the plane for that long for international travel is not fun. Alex, please would be nice. Hadouken! Why did I switch from Sima Yi to Lu Bu? Impetus. Is Sima Yi in Dynasty Warriors Origins? Yeah, because I definitely played that character for years on multiple Dynasty Warriors, but for whatever reason, they brought me in as Lu Bu on this new one. I've been to a UK con. I've been to Alcon in Leicester several times, many years ago. In 2009, I went to MCM Expo. I'd go back. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. I am in it as an NPC. My name is in the credits. I saw a screenshot of the credits. Like, wow. I guess I worked on it. Joyboy0606, 5 months subscription on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I think I have my claps here. I don't know how to feed my Steam Deck into Streamlabs so you guys can actually hear the sound effects, though. That makes me sad. But anyway. Come to Chicago. Don't worry, I am later this year. I'll be at a Fan Expo. Pokemon games. I play them for a little bit and then I get distracted. The one I played the most was Pokemon Go, and it's not to battle. I just like collecting them. Gotta catch them all. Have I voiced anything for Pokemon? Yeah, actually. Multiple things. I am a Pokemon trainer named Eusine in Generations. In Pokemon Journeys, I am Darmanitan and Dan, the stadium announcer. Crasher Wake in one of the Pokemon mobile games. And in Pokemon Origins, I was Professor Oak. Hey Jeff, what's up, bud? Your dream is to voice Gengar and Charizard. Nice. Beast Gohan versus anybody. I'm going to go with Beast Gohan. I mean, come on, seriously. You gonna tell me that isn't top tier? I did Digimon. I did. The latest thing I did was the Digimon Tri-movies as Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon. But I go back to Digimon Fusion as Ballistamon and Darulamon. My favorite Dragon Ball character is Piccolo. Joy Boy, you thought I was going to say Resident Evil and not Red Dead. I am in Resident Evil. I think 5, 6, and 7, just as zombies. Adzuki Arashi, you got a tournament for the next 2 days wrestling. That's cool, man. Good luck. Do I agree that Piccolo likes to farm aura with his poses? Is that what they call it? Farming aura? Is that the same thing as powering up? Can we confirm I'll be Batman soon? No. You can confirm that I would love to play Batman, along with thousands of other people who would love to play Batman. I am no different than them. I don't think I've ever actually auditioned as him, because at the time, it didn't feel right. I thought, they need to get Kevin Conroy for this. They were just pulling something manipulative because they were holding out because of money at the time for one of the Arkham games. And they just sent out audition sides for Batman and Joker, and a lot of the actors quickly went around saying, don't audition for it. You don't want to be that guy who took a job away from the established characters. It's just a tactic. Same thing happened on Futurama. I did do Gohan Black for Sparking Zero, and it was a blast. I really hope they make him playable. Good call there. Yeah, exactly. I know everyone's desperate to get a big role and put that notch in their resume, but, you know, integrity goes further. Respect and all that. And good karma will come back your way, you know? You don't want to be known as the guy who took the gig from someone else. Have I ever been starstruck? I have, and I forgot who, because I go to these Comic-Cons all the time. I was sitting across the table from Judd Nelson. Now, I know that I'm older than probably all of you, but Judd Nelson and the whole cast of The Breakfast Club, which was a teen comedy from my heyday, from my high school years in the 80s. I didn't say anything. I wanted to, but I didn't want to be that guy, because he's there and he talks to fans who all say, oh, I love your work and so and so. So I chose not to say anything. I passed by Dolph Lundgren. You know, he was He-Man back in the day. He was Ivan Drago in the Rocky IV, and he was most recently in the Aquaman movies. But and congratulations to Dolph Lundgren. He just defeated his many month-long battle with cancer. Again, didn't say anything. I didn't want to bug him. Giancarlo Esposito. I was sitting across from him in a break room at a recent convention, and he sat down and quickly ate. So I know, I definitely don't want to bug him, because he just wanted to get some food and get back out there. Andy Serkis, I've been around. I nerd out. I want to say hi. I'm just terribly shy, and I overthink everything. Which delinquent was Judd Nelson in Breakfast Club? He was Bender. Sakura Rose, yeah. Giancarlo Esposito. Today is the 15th anniversary of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hey, I'm in that. Fato Fallman. One of Roy Mustang's guys. Power Up Vic 772, thanks for the follow. Dronimation, I am the great singer man. Orpheus, thank you for the kind words, man. Shelves, good to see you. Jeremy Thompson, lurk. Zombies. Resident Evil 7 is actually what I'm playing. Part of me was hoping you'd say you played my favorite character, Jack Baker. Welcome to the family, son. No, I never got a regular playable character or any button of note in that. I'm also background NPCs in Final Fantasy. In, you know, Final Fantasy 7, the remake. Favorite bit I've done for Dragon Ball? Yeah, Beast transformation. You met Danzig and got starstruck? I met him. He was cool but kind of quiet. He's also very short. But he came to our rock radio station back in the 90s. So we went to a production room so he could record what are called liners. Hi, this is Glenn Danzig and you're listening to so-and-so. Those are called liners. So yeah, I had a piece of paper with all the scripts for him to say, this is Glenn Danzig and you're listening to so-and-so, and, you know, and DJ shout-outs. So we did that. My voice sounds doubled. I don't know how to undo that. I wish I knew how to turn that off. I don't know how to double it. Undouble it. Monitor off. Is that better? Type in if my voice is no longer doubled. You're seeing Danzig in Vegas next month. I'm going to Vegas for Level Up Vegas in April. God of War, welcome. Good evening, Queen Ice Ashley. It's still doubled? Crap. Why is that? Anybody know why my voice is doubled? Anyone know Streamlabs? If I go into audio, how about now? Is it still doubled? Let me know, guys. Is my voice still doubled? It got worse? I'm confuzzled. How about now? Yeah, now am I still doubled? It's better. That's weird. I do have two mics. I just unplugged the other one. Okay. That's so weird. Is Travis Willingham super tall? Yeah, I'm 6'3". I think he's 6'4". Happy February 13th, Rory. Marky Mark. Life is good, man. I'm just chillaxing. Do I sound distant or do I sound okay? How about now? I actually selected the mic I'm talking into. Everybody type. The last one was better? Good Lord, man. I don't think I'll be at Pasadena. I don't have an invite anyway. Hi, Becky. So, guys, type in the chat. How's the audio quality right now? Hey, Wesley. Thank you for identifying yourself, because WDM, I'm never going to remember who that is. But I hope you're well, man. Dark and Sage, what's up? I have, yeah, if you guys are on my Twitch chat and you're wondering why it's going slow, I have it on slow mode so it doesn't scroll too fast and I miss something. I'm doing a multi-stream right now. I'm on TikTok, I'm on here, and on YouTube. So if you're watching me on YouTube, I actually don't have a window open. I can't see what you're saying. I suppose I could open it up. Let me go, let me look at my YouTube channel and see if anyone's chatting in there. What am I doing this weekend? I am going to Anime Impulse, part of Collectors Expo in Pomona, California. It's about an hour and a half away from LA. So I'll be there. It's a Saturday, Sunday show. So I will be there. Hey, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. There's 9 people watching on YouTube. Wow. Now I can pay attention to you guys. Eris Williams, dude, you are a legend. Thank you, bud. What's the one role I want to voice? Batman. Kamisha Kristoff says, I can see you voicing a Tomb Raider character. Wow. How long have I been streaming? I don't know. How long have I been streaming? Oh, about half an hour. Larry Crow, OMG, it's Gohan. When is Dragon Ball Super Season 2 coming out? I have no idea. You've been watching DBZ since the 90s, Larry Crow. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're the Deku, remember? I kind of do. What's up, Deku? Wesley, finally catching up on Blue Exorcist so I can see how much Jalen rocked these last 2 seasons directing, and the same with his boyfriend Ryan with writing currently on Kyoto Arc. That's awesome. I didn't know his boyfriend was the writing the show. That's cool. Hey Bob, what's up? Dark and Sage, happy anniversary to me and sis. Yes. Thank you, Mr. William McCarty. Yeah, so me and my wife are celebrating our 7th anniversary tomorrow, and we chose Valentine's Day because it's easy to remember. I got her a plaque that looks like a vinyl album of our wedding song, which is I Won't Give Up on Us by Jason Mraz, and she got me this copper bracelet. Copper is something used to celebrate 7th anniversaries, apparently. So that's pretty cool. Happy anniversary. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Grapes, love seeing me at MegaCon. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate you coming. Loved it. Crash Burn. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just chillaxing, you know? How does it feel to be a voice actor? Well, I am living my dream. I've wanted to do this since I was a little kid. And when you make a living doing what you love, you won't work a day in your life. But, you know, you got to put effort. You know, you got to show up for the auditions. You got to catch a lot of flights. Be professional. Easiest part is to just be a nice person. Be humble. Be grateful for all the opportunities that come your way. DBL Jocko. I'm not invited to Riverwalk Anime because I went last year, or I went somewhere on one of the anime cons there in San Antonio last year. How do I feel about the new Bleach game? I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be cool. I think you'll hear Aizen say a lot more stuff than he did in the show. Bobatori! Been playing Trails and recognize me as Cassius Bright. Awesome! I have zero memory of recording that. I've never played a Trails game. I have no idea. And you guys will notice that as a pattern. When you talk to voice actors, rarely will one actually have the time to sit there and play the games or the shows, and they may not necessarily remember their characters or their character arcs or the plots or much of anything. But everyone will be super grateful. Wesley, you've been at this for 13 years. That's a long time, man. Have I met Crispin Freeman and Troy Baker? Yeah. Decades ago. Do you think sometime we could do that interview? I don't know, maybe. It's hard to really work with schedules and stuff, and it's like, well, Carl, you're sitting here doing a stream. You could be doing an interview. It's like, I know, but I get asked the same questions over and over again. I know, first world problem. What's your favorite character? What advice do you have for someone who wants to do this? Like, go to iwannabeavoiceactor.com. My favorite character role is Gohan, because I voiced him for a quarter of a century. Hey, buddy. I met you at Arkansas Comic Con. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. You ask different questions like, what is the square root of pi? Also, a lot of people say, oh, I don't ask the same questions, and they end up asking the same questions, but worded slightly different. Gilgamesh, you hope my day is going good. It is. The hardest part when meeting a voice actor is trying to think of a question they haven't been asked a million times. I get that. Because, like, when I'm behind the scenes in a green room at a Comic Con and I'm, like, geeking out over some celebrity I want to say hi to and tell them how much I love their work, I overthink myself and then I'm too shy to go say hi. And I just talk myself out of it because I'm so afraid I'm going to embarrass myself. And it's like, there's nothing I can tell these people that they haven't heard a million times. Even though I want to express how much I love their craft and appreciate what they do. And I think any actor loves to hear that because, hey, please blow up my ego. But in a green room at a con, they're looking to get away from all that. And I see guests mingling and socializing and having a grand old time with other guests, but it's like, I don't know how to get the ball rolling in that regard. I don't know how to become chummy with someone because I am technically of equal status, even though they may have been like a bigger star celebrity for years, decades, whatnot, but we're both technically on the same level because we're both guests at a con. Hey, Bob, thank you, man. Wesley says, when you were one of the first people you met in the industry who was kind and welcoming, goes a long way. Literally, that kindness is what I strive for. That's awesome to hear, man. Thank you, and you are too. I really appreciate that. JP, the Kyle TV stickcam era. Yeah, this is the evolution of Kyle TV. A little more normal. When I'm not voicing characters, what do I do during my free time? I watch a lot of streaming content. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch movies. I collect 4K steelbooks. I love sci-fi. I love horror. I love filmmakers, directors. You're off to see Brave New World in an hour. Well, I hope you enjoy it because I hear not so good things. It did have like 3 or 4 reshoots, and then now it's coming out and the reviews are, yeah. You like my beard? How do I maintain it? That's a good question. I don't know. I just take shears and do a little manscaping every now and then. John Knight says 3 days ago marked the 15th anniversary of Soul Eater. Wow, that's cool. I voiced Masamune, Tsubaki's brother, in that show. What kind of games would Gohan like? He'd like old school, just like me back in the day. Pac-Man, Galaga, Space Invaders. FM, I love Nosferatu. I'm a huge fan of that director, Robert Eggers. I have ordered the 4K steelbook of Nosferatu. It should be here in a week or two. But meantime, I ordered the digital version because, yeah, I bought it twice. Sue me. I love it. Gohan playing Tetris stream one day? I don't know. I'm actually on a Tetris game, Puyo Puyo Tetris. What do I think about Gohan Black? He's an awesome character. I wish he were canon. Chiyu, one of my Twitch mods, says, I feel, let's see, went to EtsuCon one year to meet the VA behind Barrett Wallace in the FF7 remake. Ended up noping out of the con before his autograph session. Yeah, see, it's tough sometimes. If you suffer any level of social anxiety, and I do, I have phone anxiety. I prefer people text than call. I like, yeah. Even though I grew up in the 70s, I'm Gen X. I would be excited when the phone rang or someone rang the doorbell. Now I'm like, no, what do you want? Go away. It's so weird how attitudes shift over the years. What accent do I think is the hardest to do? For me, I don't know. My British accent quickly becomes Australian. And my Italian accent becomes French. I'm not good at authentic accents, except for Southern, because I am Southern. I am from Louisiana and was raised in Texas. Arconu, Captain Eisen, salute! David Timmer, you're personally a fantasy swords and sorcery guide. Oh, a guy. Okay, that's awesome. Am I good at a Scottish accent? No, I am not. Not unless I'm imitating Mike Myers from Austin Powers. DVL Kai says, bruh. Can I quote you on that? I am the voice, D4C, of Kakyoin. No one can deflect the Emerald Splash. Bruh. Bruh. Hey, bruh. Yo, bruh. You guys watching on YouTube, the chat's like lagging, like by minutes. So if you want to watch something that's a little more real time, go to my TikTok or Twitch. JP mentions licking the cherry meme from Kakyoin. I saw the meme about a year before I dubbed the show. So when I dubbed the show, I wasn't familiar. I still haven't watched any JoJo's. But when I watched that meme and cracked up, it's like, oh, this is disturbing. And then I got cast as Kakyoin, and then I recognized it as soon as we got there. Like, oh my god, this is what that meme is from. Is this show all kinds of wrong? How many Gohans do I have? Shelves. Well, I have a lot of Gohans in terms of figurines. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all the Funko Pops and the variants. Beast is my favorite. How do I feel about Perfect Cell? Mediocre. I'm kidding. I don't know. The voice actor is hysterical. Damian Clark. I did work with Tony Oliver. He directed me on JoJo's. And Gurren Lagann. And Eureka 7. And Fate Zero. And other lesser known anime. Have I played the Yakuza games? No. But I've done some bit parts in them. Yeah, in Fate Zero, I was Berserker. What the Sigma? How often does Cygames need you for Rackham and Grand Blue? It needed me a lot for the past 5 years. I recorded a lot of Rackham for the anime and for multiple games. Grand Blue Fantasy. I think we're caught up for now, but we'll see. Pero. The Japanese onomatopoeia for licking. Onomatopoeia, that's a fun word too. Darken Sage, you took Chuck Huber's accent class. Your southern drawl kept coming out in your English and French, but your Russian Eastern European made him laugh. Das Badanya. How many takes did the 2. I cracked up in the first one. Then the second one I got through it because we didn't do the we did lick. Scottish is Wesley's Achilles heel. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Let me see here. I tweeted something earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday, that had someone thinking that MC Hammer was pronounced McHammer. And it's now just like a it's all said in like a Scottish accent. Trying to find where I posted that. That's home. Where can I go to my profile? Scroll, scroll, scroll. So yeah, yesterday I put, my daughter thought MC Hammer was pronounced as if he was Scottish. McHammer. And someone replied to that with, "You cannot teach this. You cannot teach this. Ma, music dings me, say heard, makes me say, och my laird, thank ye for blissing me when a midday rhyme and twy bit feet." Oh my god. McHammer. There we go. Bob, thanks for coming. Hey, Trappy, how you doing? Gilgamesh, let's say someone has a secure job that pays them well, but felt like something was missing in their life. They feel they can do much more, maybe chase a dream. I always hear these stories about people taking big risks with Hollywood and actually landing roles and making movies, but would you recommend such a risk? Well, with the understanding that it is a risk and there are no guarantees, it may not, and mostly will not, work out in your favor. But you'll always wonder what if you don't take the risk. At least you can look back and say, hey, I tried. Because there's a lot of people that either can't because their circumstances won't allow them to, finances, this, that, and the other. And those are very real obstacles. But if you ever say to yourself, I'm in a position where I can do that, and you take baby steps towards it, I say it's worth trying. Put money away for a rainy day in case, from your day job. So you can float on that. If you're going to pick up and move anywhere, you need to have at least 10 grand saved, if not more. Because you got to find a new job, and you might have to get roommates and find a place to live. Wesley says he's been doing this for 13 years and you booked 5 things, but you still love it. Absolutely. You got to have the right mindset, because you're going to audition for things 100 times and you might book 1 or 2 out of those. And it doesn't matter whether you're new or you're a veteran. I don't think my booking ratio has increased at all, and I've been doing this for 25 years. Despite all the success I've had with anime and games, what I really want to do is cartoons. And I've auditioned time and time again for cartoons, and I just never get the call. And it's very frustrating. But I keep doing it because that's what I want to do. I've come very far, and I'm very proud of how, and feel super fortunate to be where I am today. But, my soul yearns for it. It's not about fame and money. It's about, I want to say that I did that thing. Dark and Sage, Eric Vale's advice, get used to being told no a lot. That is so true. Good Lord. Southern Charm Outdoors, thanks for checking me out on YouTubes. Appreciate it. Do I prefer dub or sub more? I prefer watching things in the language that I speak, but that's just me. I'm not going to give the other side grief about it. What sort of character would I see myself playing in American cartoons? Something just over the top goofy. I grew up and was shaped by Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes. And it's not realistic to think that I'll ever be Bugs Bunny. Eric Bauza is Bugs Bunny and many other Looney Tunes right now, and he deserves it because he's amazing. And it's, I just want the chance. I did read for the reboot of Animaniacs. Didn't get cast. Hey, Sonic William X, what's up? I could try indie cartoons. Well, again, I audition for all sorts of things. You grew up with Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. Oh, yeah, I grew up on Tom and Jerry, too. And the Three Stooges. I did try out for Family Guy. Specifically, I tried out for Charlie Sheen. You know how you watch Family Guy and when they have a celebrity show up, it's never anybody that actually sounds like them? I tried to sound like Charlie Sheen, and that probably was a mistake. David Timmer wants to know what kind of RPG class would I be? Um, Couch potato. I'm not into RPGs. I'm not into tabletop games. That's just not my thing. Charlie Sheen impression. I don't even remember what I did. This was probably around the time that he was going nuts and like winning, tiger's blood, all that stuff, you know. There's also Jets from the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. You played an illegal amount of that game. Okay, Orkanu, thank you. I forgot the name of my guy in that game. Fire Emblem Warriors 3. Nice. Do I have a favorite musical? Blues Brothers. I'm not into musicals, but I love Blues Brothers, Rocky Horror, Grease, and Little Shop of Horrors. That's it. I have no interest in Wicked or anything else. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo bans soft drinks because it causes Gohan and Krillin to have a lack of training. Stop drinking this, Gohan. It'll give you kidney stones. The hardest line to say in Gohan's voice? It was never hard to say anything. It was just fun. Have I tried casting for Rivals? Yeah, I read for Rivals. Have no idea. I couldn't tell you who I read for. But man, I do really want to be in Rivals. Because it's Marvel, man. And I've done Marvel stuff before. It's been years, but I was J. Jonah Jameson in Disney 2.0, Disney Infinity 2.0. It's just basically me doing the J.K. Simmons version. Parker, he's a menace! Marvel Online, I was also him in that. I was Wanda's kid. One of them. In Marvel Online. The one that starts with a W. Many years ago. The biggest thing was actually a cartoon. And I thought once I got that cartoon, I was going to start booking cartoons all the time. Disney XD's Earth's Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I was Super Skrull. Wiccan, thank you. I was Wiccan. JP, yes. Piccolo at the bar. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Eris Williams. Mad props, sir. You keep getting horror movie auditions. You want to do anime. It's so funny when people in one genre are dying to do others. Like the people doing TV or cartoons, they see the lines that anime voice actors get at cons and they're jealous. It's like, I want to do anime. It's like, do you though? Are you willing to work for peanuts? It's like, well, if the trade-off is I get to go to cons and sell a lot of autographs. It's like, yes, the cons kind of are like residuals for anime and games because they don't actually exist. We're paid the one time and it's like, okay, thanks. Am I going to be in season 8 of My Hero? I have no clue. Wesley, if your first named character for a show comes out in May, which is unreal. Yeah, congrats, man. What, it only took how long? 13 years? Hello, Lady Death. Welcome, everybody. Mr. Popo. Good Lord. How many people do multi-streams? My face keeps going back and forth like a tennis match because I have YouTube chat over here, I have Twitch chat here, and I have TikTok chat here. How many people do that when they're streaming? Hi, M2I Chigoat. Oh, M2 Ichigoat. Takes me a second. Yeah, Jeff, the pay for anime is insulting. Darken Sage, you hope you doing music videos help you break into live action or voice. Well, hey, you never know, man. Wesley, you recorded for something that's coming out in May of this year, but you recorded it in 2023. That makes sense, you know. I think my Avengers Super Scroll thing, it was at least a year, maybe 2 years before it actually aired. The nice thing about anime is it's already animated, so when you're recording, you see what it looks like. The challenge is you have to make your acting fit the lip sync. And with cartoons, it's not animated yet, so you have the freedom to just do your performance. With anime, you're by yourself. In cartoons, you get to record as a cast, kind of like a radio play. You get to play off each other. You get to watch them screw up. And everyone screws up. Arf wants to know about AI voices being used. What do I think? I think it's the devil, man. I think AI is a threat to everybody's way of life. Not just artists. Anyone who is gainfully employed. You know, we were all scared the robots were going to try and kill us. No, it's worse. They're going to take our jobs. It's worse than The Matrix, or it's worse than Terminator. I never grew up thinking that my voice jobs were threatened by computers. Someone DM'd me on Instagram a couple weeks ago of my voice of Gohan saying the most horrid, racist, homophobic, terrible things ever. And without comment, he just sent me a link. And I responded, it's like, am I supposed to think this is funny? Because it's not. Everyone laughs until it happens to them. And, yeah, not cool. It's like, how do you prove it wasn't you? Because AI is, it's getting better. The acting part, no. It still sounds like a robot. It still sounds wooden. So, you as a consumer and as a fan have more power than you think. Let these corporations and studios know. I don't support fake entertainment. I want real humans. I want organic performances. I'm not going to support something that's just thrown together because you typed in a prompt or two and an algorithm spit it out, stealing decades of people's hard work and calling it your own. All right, Wesley, go enjoy Brave New World. Have fun, man. Where are you in the world? I'm in Los Angeles, California. If the voice actor passed away and the family estate gives their approval, that's fine. Bum, 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 bum. But to just lift it without asking, without any sort of compensation, not good. That's why the video game strike is still going on. Did you guys know that there's a strike still going on? It's not getting any coverage because it doesn't involve the movie stars. So it's like no one really cares. But, you know, a lot of the big video game companies just refuse to put AI protection clauses in the contract. They want to be able to steal our voices and repurpose them and not pay us ever again. They want to be able to train the algorithm with our performances. There's nothing stopping them from ripping years and years of performances off the internet and just doing it that way and just never hiring us again. It's kind of scary. Piccolo's my favorite Dragon Ball character, Dr. Trey. Do I have an idol I look up to? Yeah, Polly Rose. It was Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc was the original voice of Bugs Bunny and many other of the classic Looney Tunes. Favorite X-Men? I don't know, all these guys. I love Cyclops, I love Magneto, I love Wolverine, I love Gambit. Gilgamesh says there's a program on Twitch where you can have an AI copy your voice and then chat can make your voice say dumb things. And my friend asked me, isn't that cool? Having your voice copied by AI and then it's now on the internet, the hardest place to get rid of anything forever there. How is that cool? It's dumb and scary. Exactly. And people, all these companies are getting your data. When you do the AI filters and stuff on TikTok and things, you do it because it's funny, but then you've uploaded your photo. Now they have their image. They already have your data. Now they have your voice. They can do with what you have. And in the terms of service, when you agree to download and use these social media apps and filters and everything, it says we can do what we want. We own whatever you give us. People usually just say hit accept because they don't want to read all the tiny print. And all the tiny print is what you're giving away everything. Cosmic, I don't know. Characters creep me out as a kid. Animated characters? I don't remember. I used to think the Cobra in Rikki Tikki Tavi was pretty creepy. How much do I know about Wukong and Dragon Ball being related? Is that the Monkey King, basically? The Chinese legend? That's what Dragon Ball and Wukong are based on? Guardian of the city, I am the great Saiyaman! He sounds like a game show host. You've just won a new car! Crazy. Ba 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 da 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 da. Somewhere, AI called a mom using the daughter's voice for random money when the daughter was home next to the mom. Yeah. You can get a call from someone you think is your relative saying, "Dude, I need money. I'm in jail. I need bail money." And then you send money to some Chinese Russian hacker and you find out, "Oh, my relative's not in jail." Kind of scary. Did we really land a machine on Mars? Didn't we? The rover? The probe? Many times. Favorite Gohan scene to voice? The Beast transformation, man. Chiyu, this is why you don't upload your voice anywhere. When you stream, you do not save the VODs. I get that. That makes sense. Well, anyway, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for coming to my multi-stream. I'll do it again soon. Probably do it again tomorrow. And I'll promote it on my socials so you'll know exactly when I'm going to do it. Probably play a game. Probably play Call of Duty or something. But follow me on the socials, man. Go to my website, kyleabear.com. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the support. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you next time.